Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we will look at a very nice attacking game played by a member of the Chess Cardinals and my former student, Krish. He is quite good at chess. He, um, from um, the middle of last year until about the middle of this year, gained about 600 points. He crossed 1600 USCF. And this is a very nice game which he played against someone rated over 1700 USCF. And let's take a look. The game begins c4, c5, Sicilian defense, knight 3 by Krish, with the idea to prepare d4, d6 by black, Krish plays d4, black takes, Krish takes back, knight f6, attacking the pawn, knight c3, and here black has a choice. He can play the Najdorf, which is pawn a6. He can play the classical, which is knight c6. He can play the Scheveningen on e6. But in this game, Krish's opponent chooses the dragon, with the idea to put the bishop here, and this will be a very, very nice bishop. Krish plays bishop e3, which is the main move. Krish's point is queen d2. Um, Pawn f3 first, then queen d2. Castle long, play bishop h6 to get rid of this bishop, and pawn storm the opponent's king on the king side. Krish's opponent played bishop g7. Knight g4 does not work. I will pause and have you figure out why. The reason knight g4 does not work is because of bishop b5. Obviously, knight blocks, just drops the knight. Knight d7, the bishop does not protect the knight anymore, so white can take. And if black blocks this way, the bishop is pinned, so that means the queen can now take the knight. Krish's opponent is good. He plays bishop g7. Now Krish plays f3. He needs to, if he plays queen c2, now knight g4 becomes possible because the queen does not attack the square. So pawn f3 by Krish, black castles. Krish plays queen d2. Black plays knight c6. Makes sense. And Krish, instead of castling, starts the pawn storm immediately. Pawn g4. Which is a good move. At some point, castle will happen. But now another idea is we prepare h4, h5. And here black did something not very good. He played knight d7. So knight d7 is not a completely terrible move. The point of knight d7, it opens a bishop. This knight wants to reposition. But it's a little bit too slow. Krish played pawn h4. Continue with his attack. Again, very simple pawn storm. We want to open this line for the rook. Black played knight e5. Black has tricks. If you notice, this pawn is attacked. This pawn is defended. So black wants to take and take. Krish is obviously good enough to stop it. He plays bishop e2. He improves the bishop. He defends his pawn. So this trick does not work. Now, also, if he castles, now it's easier for him to bring the second rook into the attack. And black needs to figure out what to do. The move black plays is a little bit slow. Pawn a6. He knows Krish will castle. He knows b5. And then his plan is to play b5. The problem with this, it's a little bit slow. And black should do something a little bit faster. At any rate, a6 happened. Krish continued with his plan pawn h5, which makes perfect sense. And here black played a move which is difficult for me to understand, pawn h6. The only way to understand this is black is playing some sort of hope chess, hoping that Krish will take, and then this queen needs to protect two things at once. But of course, Krish is intelligent enough not to do it, and he plays in a very simple fashion. He takes the knight first, and after black recaptures with the knight, now Krish simply takes his pawn, and his up a pawn. This line is one step closer to being opened. Um, and everything is going great. Krish is just completely winning. Okay, black plays bishop e6. That's a fairly decent bishop. Krish plays a very smart move. He trades off this bishop. This bishop is a very, very important defender of the king. So he took. Um, Black took back with the king. Makes sense. And now again, very simple chess by Krish. He takes the pawn with, again, very simple idea to open this. If the queen comes, this might get very, very scary. So Black decided, instead of taking back, to play rook h8 to prevent the invasion. Okay, makes sense. Krish decided that he wanted to bring more pieces into the attack. This rook is attacked, so he castles. He defends the rook. Now if black takes, Krish will replace it with the next rook. That makes sense. Um, so black now decide to take the pawn. So if we look at the position, Krish is up a pawn. Krish's king is safe, black king is open. Black pawns are not very good. A lot of pawn weaknesses. And in this position, Krish plays a very nice move. He plays f4. He wants to play f5 and just continue to open up this king. Black decides that he needs counterplay. He plays queen a5. And this is the only move where I'm going to take an issue with what Krish did. He overreacted to what black was doing here and played king b1, which is understandable. But it's also incorrect. The reason it's incorrect is because black has a tactic. It's not an easy tactic, so I will pause and have you find it. Okay, so this is complicated. There are a couple of things going on here. One, this rook is overworked. Two, this knight is pinned. And if you combine those two ideas, you will find the move bishop takes. And the reason behind bishop takes is if the knight takes back, if the knight takes back, now black can take here, and black is actually winning. Black didn't find it. Black found a similar idea, and this is another very useful lesson. When you see an idea, see if you can twist the move around a little bit. Black realized that this was going on, and black realized that this was going on, but he did things in the wrong move order. He took here, which is also good. It just less good. Krish took back. Now black took. And yeah, black did get his pawn, but Krish is now doing quite well. He moves the king to c1. And yes, material is even, but Krish has very nice attack. And black pieces are nowhere near the king to help him. Black played bishop g8, which is weird. And after this move, Krish played an obvious, very natural move, pawn f5, opening this, and getting ready to open the king. In this position, either black resigned or they got low on time and stopped taking rotation, but it's only a matter of time until white converts this. So very nice instructive idea, instructive game in the dragon. A couple of things to remember if we go back. Number one, when you're playing in the dragon, remember the setup. It's called the Yugoslav attack. We castle, we play bishop h6, we pawn storm, which is what Krish did. The other thing to remember, again, knight g4 is not a move yet. This is why black played bishop g7. But since you want to play queen c2, you need to play f3 first and then queen c2. So remember this idea. I hope you will be able to use this, the concepts in this game in your own game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, and I will be back soon. Thank you.